A Once Upon a Time in Hollywood sequel is officially happening. No, this is not an April Fool's joke. I've checked with my sources. I've also checked with my friends. And after discussing with everyone, yeah, this is real. The playlist broke this today, Rodrigo, and this for me is very exciting news. Now, what's also very interesting about this is that this is not going to be directed by Tarantino, as well as we all know famously that he said that he's only directing one more movie, and it seems like he didn't want his final film to be a sequel or a spinoff to one of his other films, which is the reason that this is not going to be directed by him. It's written by him, which is also very exciting, and it's going to be over on Netflix. Now, the other thing about this is that this did evolve from his previous film, The Movie Critic, that he was going to have over at Sony. That film got canceled and scrapped up, and this is basically that same idea kind of moved over and evolved into a Cliff Booth sequel and spinoff, meaning we're getting Brad Pitt back in this. But the interesting thing is who is going to be directing this? Well, it's David Fincher. David Fincher is one of the best directors out there, and the fact that it's David Fincher directing a script written by Tarantino, starring Brad Pitt as one of the best characters he's ever played in his entire career, to one of my favorite Tarantino movies of all time, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I'm absolutely in. I mentioned this is not an April Fool's joke. Netflix and none of the studios have really much said anything yet, but I trust the playlist. I trust Rodrigo. I trust a lot of my friends I also discuss this with. And it seems like this was kind of going around in the circles and no one had been able to break it until now. Please let me know down below your guys' thoughts. Do you think DiCaprio is going to show up in this and Rick Dalton? I imagine he has to. But man, this is huge. They're already filming it this year and it's most likely going to come out next year. I can't wait.